This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so 50 Cent, we're going to go on with Diddy's trial today, but I think 50 Cent's baby mom was called at one point. I think that's the Jane. Let's see how this goes. We're going to finish off the day right now. Hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. I'm sorry. All right. So, Combs, Westmoreland, you told the jurors Mr. Combs injured you in L.A. So this is we're still on Bongolan, the one that the graphic designer, Cassie's friend / drug dealer. Okay. But we have a sidebar. They're back. Combs' lawyer says, Mr. Combs did not cause these injuries that happened to you in the photo in September 26, 2016. A person can't be in L.A. and New York at the same time. Then they redirect, no further questions. Now, a lot of people are saying, it's impossible. I'm not seeing them introduce any timestamps or anything. So, and they say metadata. And I guess they're saying, like, listen, people forget that Diddy has a private plane, right? Doesn't go faster. So private plane trip. And it's faster to go from LA to New York, right? I think at the time. I think it's okay, so it's about 5 hours, right? I mean, they could make the point, but the metadata could be wrong. You know, like say this incident happened at 3 in LA and he went right to the airport and checked in and I mean, it's possible, you know, at the Trump Hotel, wherever he was staying. Anyways, who knows? The demand letter says Combs squeezed your breast so hard you had bruises, the government says. Had you said that? They said, no, ma'am. Do you demonstrate with hand motions? Please do. He started on my armpit. Where they are on your breasts? Yes. Do you yourself know exactly the date of the balcony incident? No. It was a while ago. Any doubt that Mr. Combs held you off the balcony? No doubt. Nothing further. Recross. Combs' lawyer says, in a follow-up interview with the government, you said he gave them pictures of your leg injury with metadata. True? I gave them pictures. When you took Mr. Combs to court, weren't you rich? No, this is where we left off. You saw a chance to make $10 million. True? The judge would review. Then Diddy's lawyer says, it means a lot to you to become a millionaire, and soon, right? No, I'm here for justice. Combs' lawyer says, meaning money, nothing further. Judge says, thank you, Miss Bongolan. In this exhibit, publish it. Combs Shapiro, we object under Rule 106. So after the break, jurors, there'll be food. You're in there. They all rise. They go to food. They have food in the break room. They're not going out for lunch today. So about these text message chains, AOSA says these are screenshots between Cassie and Christina Coram. It first involved Cassie saying this woman was thrown off the balcony. Then about Miss Bongolan, the defense wants more, and then they stop there. Why? They want Miss Coram's messages that he says that didn't happen. But that's self-serving hearsay, no exception. Judge, the allegedly completing statement is not admissible. Judge says, Mr. Angolfino, your client was looking at jurors and nodding vigorously. This can't continue, or I will limit instruction you won't like, or other measures, including barring your client from the courtroom. You understand? So Diddy's over there like nodding at the jurors. Judge, I could stay past 4 p.m. My sentencing been adjourned, so I could stay late. But Miss Shapiro, Combs' lawyer says, I have a meeting with lawyers in another matter. I want to be here for Olive Jane, a key witness. We'll end at 4. So they just ended 60 minutes ago. First, a stipulation, a seizure at Miami Airport of Christina Coram's cell phone. These are true excerpts. Publish an exhibit. On the stand, Enrico Santos, I've worked with SDNY prosecutors over 17 years and done 3,000 cell phone extractions. Government says these 3 iPhones. Whose are they? Cassie, one had changed IMEI number, which is the identification number of the phone, and had been repaired. So it had a new motherboard. If a user takes a screenshot, what is the metadata? Creation date, modification date, where it's stored. In this exhibit, is there another extraction? Yes. No further questions. Some deleted messages remain, Combs' lawyer asks? Yes. Combs' lawyer says the September 30th is a capture date of the screenshot, correct? Santos says yes. Guragos, thank you. Next witness. Sealed exhibits under pseudonym order because of sexually explicit 1503. At this time, we called Jane. They call her Jane. Jane takes the inner city, not describing her physical appearance. Okay. Where did you grow up? California. Your level of college, junior college, then modeling. With whom did you have a relationship in 2021 to 2024? Sean Combs. Young Miami, you look stupid. You were dating Diddy with a million other people. What'd you call him? Sean Baby Ernie. Why Ernie? We did that. I was Bert. When did you meet him? On a girl's trip to Miami in 2020. He was dating my friend. He was really funny and nice. We went on a yacht partying. Jane, he gave me a cell phone number. Did you see drugs? Yes, at first night, one of my friends said she wanted drugs, I guess. Government, I don't want you to guess. Where did you go? The studio and a 2-star. A man pulled out pink powder. My girlfriend was upset. She thought I was getting with Sean, so we left abruptly. Next day, drinks by the pool, then movie night in a theater in his residence. He texted me, I'd like to take you out. I replied that I felt complicated. Where were you living then? The East Coast. Did Mr. Sean Combs ever contact you? Yes, he was flirtatious. He invited me to Miami. Read the text shown in the gallery. What did he say? He says, call me Ernie. Comey, was he pursuing who was pursuing who? He was pursuing me, but I was being considerate of my girlfriend. But she got engaged and moved overseas, so I felt I could do this Sean thing. My gosh. Girls, some of these girls that are in these circles with, like, trying to get with these guys. First of all, if you get with these girls, you're a moron. They have goals, and they're meeting them. Okay. Had she been seen with Sean and her fiance at the time? Had she been seeing Sean and her fiance at the same time? Yes. Oh, great girl. I went to Miami in January 2021. He got me a hotel room. Where was your first date? The hotel balcony. How long did your first date last? 5 days. What did you tell him about your past? I dated someone he knew. Also, my child's father didn't get along with Sean. He said he didn't mind. It's definitely Daphne Joy. How many children do you have? 1. What did Sean say about his relationships? Only my friend. He said he isn't really a real. He said it wasn't a real relationship. That's what he says about all of his relationships, right? What did you do? We made a lot of love. We walked on the beach. Later, we went on a proper first date, dressed up at a restaurant. I was head over heels. She got played. This was a way for Diddy to get back at 50 Cent. He made sure paparazzi got photos of them on the beach. How did you stay in contact? Text. Did you travel with them? Turks and Caicos. I was excited. I'd never been to Turks. Comey. What else went on in February 2021? Christina Coran, the chef, the butler, at one point a barber. So all these people were at the Turks trip with him. How long did you stay? 9 days in Turks, 6 days in the Bahamas. We're going to play a video. I took this video. The government says, what do we see? The villa, the vibe. What did you do to tell Sean? That I was a single mother. on social media, I called myself a content creator. What was your work? Advertising brands, my social media. What did he give you? A love bracelet. He said he'd give me money because he'd taken me many days away. I really appreciated that. How much? 10 grand. So she got 10 grand to be his pet for 15 days. What drugs had you used before? Ecstasy twice, 2014 and 15. You used it in Turks? Who suggested it? Sean, like 10 times. In the pool, he gave me a pill. Said it would be more fun. I was walking down the beach with him and I fell. This is how it all starts. Then the Punisher kicks the door in. I was thinking I was screaming too. They put me in a shower. KK did. Did you take another ecstasy pill? Yes, but a smaller dose. You still took ecstasy after tripping? It made me feel relaxed, euphoric, and sexual. It enhanced the touch and sense. It made me feel more loving and flirtatious. What about coming down from ecstasy? It was like your mind was kind of just readjusting, coming down from a high. You're just tired. In the Bahamas, did you continue taking drugs? Yes, ecstasy. Sean gave it to me. How much did he wire you? $10,000. We started using the L word. He told me he was seeing multiple women. I was okay with it. Why? I liked him. Did you have the sense that he had an option of a monogamous relationship? No. Until when did you continue dating Sean? Until his arrest. Any breaks? 2. The 2nd in October 2023 for 4 months. When did you get back together? February 2024. How public were you? It was private. Did you post your relationship with Sean on your social media? Only once. Where did you move? From East Coast to LA. He gave me $6,000 for moving trip. In 2021, February to May, how often did you see him? Every other week. My gosh. Comey, what did he give you? He was sweet. He would give me money here and there. Cash, wires, both. How often did you use drugs? Every time I saw Sean, ecstasy, Molly, cocaine, K, or ketamine, Molly enhanced. And this is great for Diddy. I mean, this is great for 50 Cent. He has on record she uses drugs and takes care of their kid, so she could never, ever take the kid away from him. And you know what? 50's an idiot for having a baby with this girl. 50 was a sucker. You know how 50 is like, would never get married because she'll take out. You're having babies with girls like this, bro. You're not perfect, bro. You don't have it all figured out. Jane, cocaine, it made me feel alert. I did ketamine. The walls were closing in. In context, did Sean give you drugs? When we were having sex, what'd you learn? So many things. How he liked to have pornos playing. He liked me in lingerie with high heel slipper shoes. I was to put baby oil all over my body and his. What type of rooms in his bedroom? How was it lit? We'd have red lights on. How did you feel? I love them. May 2021, what happened? I remember that when we would watch porn, we would have a lot more fantasy conversations. Do you need a break? No. We would search things on a website. He wanted me to fantasize. In May 2025 was there, and they object. Then they say, as May of 2021, I am so sorry. Were you watching a porn? Mia, I had been awake for 15 hours or 24. Well, okay, Mia? MIA? I don't know. Ecstasy and Molly, he said, I can make this happen. Then she says, why did you say okay? I thought I was playing into the fantasy, but when I came out of the bathroom, he was staring into his phone, really serious. He says, it can happen tonight. How did you react? I was like, tonight? Then okay. Wait a minute. I think they're leading into a fantasy with another man. Who did you think this guy was? The fantasy guy. What did you think would start happening? Sexual things between me and the fantasy guy. He arrives and they are talking. It was a regular hotel room or suite? A suite. Oh my gosh, this girl's a whore. My gosh. What did you do? I said hello to everyone. I saw Don. Who was Don? One of the entertainers. Published the photo to the jury. What next? Yo, she tried to take 50 to court for calling her a little sex worker. But look what's happening here. What happened next? Sean said to stand up. I started to dance to get my nerves up. What was Don wearing? His underwear. What was Sean doing? Touching himself. Was he masturbating? Yes. Was he talking? What was he saying? Being encouraging and sweet. I was ready to speed things up a bit. What do you mean? Get it done. Sob. She sobbed? What? You were into this. What did you ask for? A condom. What did Sean say? That these guys get tested at the time. Later, did Don leave? Yes. Then Sean and I made love. The next day I went home. Any boat trips? A nice yacht day. How did you feel? I felt exhilarated. It was taboo. I had a good time with my partner. Did you think you'd do it again? No, or maybe a few times. Something taboo. How did things change? It opened a Pandora's box. There was so much of it afterwards. Too much of it. How often? All the time. I went along. Later, did you tell him you did not want it? Yes. In writing or verbally? Both, many times. What did Sean tell you about your rent when you said you did not want to have sex with other than me? Wait, was it? What did Sean tell you about your rent when you said when you did not want to have sex with other me? I don't know other me is. That he'd give me 3 more months. How did you feel? Frustrated, obligated. Obligated to do what? Sidebar. They're back. Between 2023 to the time of his arrest, did he pay your rent and make you feel obligated to have sex with other men? Yes. What did you two call this night? Debaucheries or hotel nights? How often did you see him? Often. Every time you'd see him, did you have hotel nights? Yes. Even though we'd spend a day or two together after, it all felt like a hotel night. Who decided when? Sean, on short notice. I always had childcare ready. I was always put together. What did you mean? My hair, my nails, my tan. He wanted me beautiful. Did you go out with friends? Not after the trip of summer 2022. He was very dismissive. In summer of 2021, to France. I went to south of France with my friends. He was angry in voice notes. Who did you want you to look like? Or what looks did he like? Straight hair, ponytail when we had sex. He wanted me to pierce my nipples. Between 2021 and the break in 2023, how much money did you make and how? Social media posts, but that went down because of my presence went down. I was focused on Sean. He would give me money here and there. How much at a time? Like $20,000. Did you tell him you wanted to make your own money? When OnlyFans got big, I told him I wanted to do it like one of my model friends. He gave me a big hesitant energy like, no. What is OnlyFans? Subscribe to models. I do nudity. But no sex acts? Right. But he didn't approve. Why did you feel you needed his approval? I felt he was my boyfriend. Sealed exhibit. What is this? My lease. April 4th, 2023. How much was rent each month? $10,000. Sean said, let's do a love contract. It was a flirty thing. He asked, how much allowance did I want going forward? I said 15. He said 10,000. Yes. I wanted a beautiful home for balance. What is this? A wire transfer. To pay your rent? Yes. Who got you plane tickets to fly the hotel nights? His travel agent, Jess, or KK. What were your hotel suites like? Red lights, sheets everywhere for the excessive use of baby oil. How many bottles? Objection. Sustained. Per hotel night, 24 bottles or more. 24 bottles. This night, was in my apartment. How do you do 24 bottles? What? I mean, one bottle of baby oil could lather up 10 people easily. Like, what? It must have been super slippery in there. It's surprising nobody broke their neck. Who'd you greet? The entertainer. I was on drugs. Sean told me to touch myself, then have sex. Forgive me for asking, but oral or intercourse? Oral. Later I would be with Sean. Would you clean up the ejaculate? No. Comey, how long were hotel nights? 20 to 30 hours. We could break here. Jurors, we may start staying later. Do not speak with others about the case. That's it. Yo, 50 Cent's going to go on a rampage today. I'm sure he's already commented on it. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Burton. He already posted Burton. Oh my gosh. You can't make this up. This is crazy. He might need to get full custody after this. Oh my gosh. Anyways, this is JordanTower with JT News. Smash that like button. Peace.